on to the next day. I am outside of my job right now. I go in at 12 o'clock. I am serve one. That means I'm closing the lunch shift again, just like the first video I did. Just really brief. Last week was very eventful just because of Valentine's Day, and last week was my first week closing lunch shift. So this week should be a little bit easier. Today I am just closing the lunch shift. Tomorrow I am extended lunch shift, which means I'm going to close the lunch shift and then I'm going to stay for the first part of the night, and then I'm going to get cut early. So I'll probably be working tomorrow from like 12 to 8, like an 8-hour shift. Today I'll most likely be working 12 to 5, a little 5-hour shift. The goal for the day is $120. I don't want to make it too high. I don't want to do it too low. It's got to be realistic, but I don't want to have another day like Friday night where I set my goal at 200 and I make 248 hitting my goal, but then I still left a lot of money on the table. If I would have put my goal at 300, I would have worked a little harder, you know what I mean? But nonetheless, that also had a lot to do with Thursday night, me staying up trying to get this video done for you. So yeah, this week's looking a little bit easier than last week. That's pretty much it. Goals 120. My goal is to get everybody in and out smoothly as possible today. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I think this week I'm going to try to do a little bit more server tips. Okay, so my server tip for today is, give me a second, give me 10 seconds to think about one thing I can give a server as a tip that I haven't given. All right, so I told y'all when y'all get in, obviously set up for the day, set up for success. Another thing you can do, okay, I don't think people talk about this a lot, is always greet your coworkers. Always check the temperature, like, hey, like, you know what I mean? Be a little bit over the top with the greeting. Hey, how you doing? Like, you know, give them a compliment. Hey, how you doing? Your hair looks nice today. Like, oh, hey, big dog. Like, you know what I mean? Something like that. You never know. Okay, now this is something I learned from my father. He's very nice to people. He treats everybody like his friend already. So he treats new people like they were already his friend, you know? And that breaks down barriers. I remember being with my father. I'm from Ohio. I live in Florida. I remember being in Ohio with my dad, and we would always go out and talk to everybody. He would talk to everybody. I'm talking about long conversations, and it just seemed like everybody loved my dad. Everybody smiled, laughed at him, like, you know what I mean? Now, another part is my dad was a big time. He was in the streets, very big time. Big dude. His dad got a lot of history. I'll do a video on my dad. I'll do a video on my dad's side. I'll do a video about my mom's side, because yesterday opened up my mind. I could actually, like, you know what I mean, do that as well. I mean, this channel is my channel. It's me. So don't think you're gonna come to my channel just getting only server tips. You're gonna get the full life story. You're gonna get all of it. You're gonna get all 360 degrees of me. So, but yeah. Anyways, my dad used to be very nice to people, and then when I got older, whenever I would need things done in the city, there was always somebody I knew I could go to that knew my father, that knew me when I was a kid and knows my father and loves him so much that they'll either give me something for free or give me a discount. Example is, every time I needed a battery in my car, we used to go to this place called Ben's Batteries. We used to go to this place called Dayton Battery. It's a lot of different battery shops. It's like 3 different battery shops that I could go to in the city of Dayton with my old battery, and they'll be like, you know, hey, how's your dad? And I'll be like, hey, you know, he's good, da 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 da, this and that. And they'll be like, hey, what you need? And I'll be like, oh, I need this battery charged. They'll be like, just leave it and take that one right there. This one right here, it's a good one. Just take it. Just take it. All right, tell your dad I said hello. You know? Because my dad looks out for people like that too, though. My dad looks out for people. They need something, they can borrow some money. Like, you know what I mean? If he needs something, they let him borrow money. These random people be letting my dad borrow money. Like, you know what I mean? Just because he's a good guy, he stands on his word. Every time he owes somebody some money, he gives it back to him. First thing. Like, you know? So, that's what my dad is. A very good businessman. I learned a lot from that. I learned that, you know, be friendly. Hey, be friendly. So every time I come into work, I speak to everybody. If I don't even speak to everybody, I'm going to speak to everybody throughout the day. You know what I mean? Give them a little compliment, throw a little jab at them, lighthearted jab, joke, like, you know what I mean? Back and forth. And that's how I get throughout my day. All right, y'all. It's like 10:30. I did not update y'all after I got off of work. I had to go do a lot of stuff. I had to, after work, pick up some stuff from the store, and I wanted to beat my girlfriend home so I could cook, but we ended up getting here at the same time, so she ended up cooking everything. I just made a couple runs to the store. Also, my nephew called me as soon as I got in the car, so I couldn't even do a video on the way home, like I would have. But nonetheless, of course, it doesn't matter. I'll get it all the same anyways. I have not yet put that other video up yet, so I have to upload 2 tonight. It's all good. My work shift, I did not hit my goal. I did get I made 113 overall, so I was $7 short of my goal, but that's okay. I made more than I did last week. This day I made 107 last week. This week I made 113, so I'm not really worried about it. When I came in, everybody but that's a good thing about it. I made 113 today, and I was probably the least busy, but I was the last in and last out, so that's good. Rachel and Marissa, who came in first, Marissa opened, they both had 2 party tables when I came in. So, yeah, that's pretty, I like that for them. You know, it's not a lot of parties in the morning, and when it is parties, it's usually like after 1. So it's either after 1 when everybody's cut, or it's before 1 but it's only 1 party, maybe sometimes 2 parties. But, you know, it's like 4 servers, so not everybody gets a party. Most days you don't get a party in the morning if you're opening, but you know, today they both got 2, so that worked out. Of course, I didn't make any money off of that, but, you know, I still like when my coworkers make money, especially on a morning shift Tuesday. So it's just like, okay, yeah, they made some money, and they were more willing to get out of there, do a little bit extra side work. I don't give people extra side work because I don't care about side work. Whatever the PM shift closer needs, when they get there, they let me know, and I knock it out while I'm finishing my last tables. I never cared. The time don't mean nothing to me. If the managers need me off the clock, then if they need somebody off the clock, they can cut early. I let them cut early and get them off the clock. It doesn't matter. Either the people are going to be on the clock doing it, or I'm going to be on the clock doing it. We still cost the same amount. If they not on the clock doing it, they're off the clock, and I could take a little bit longer to do it. But, man, the way I do it, I don't have to, you know, worry about anything. I can knock everything out while I'm finishing up my last tables. I'm not doing no silverware, like, you know what I mean? I don't have to stay after my tables are gone. I'm gone. That's it. After my tables left, the only thing I had to do was clean my tables off, sweep under them, do a last little check with the closer, and I'm out of there. But yeah, the closer tonight was Frankie. And, you know, Frankie, that's one of my people's. So, you know, she just let me know what she need from me, whatever she need from me. She know I'm gonna get her. Boom. Simple. It doesn't matter who the closer was, but, you know, my people know. Like, they can talk to me however. All right, I need this. Boom, 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 boom. Feel me? And I get it done for them. So that's what today she came in. She asked me, I think probably like for a couple of things, just some lemons. I put out the cups. I didn't put out the cups. I brought out the cups, but I didn't do nothing with them. Dang, I think somebody else did that. Nonetheless, oh no, Debbie did that before she left. And then, yeah, it was easy. I don't really mind. Don't nobody, we good. I don't really mind. I'll be just signing people out. They be like, can you check my stuff? Nope, I'm not checking it. Like, I know what it looked like. I know what I needed to do to get it done. Like, you know what I mean? It doesn't seem like it should be that hard. So if you did anything, then, if you did anything, it's even better. So like, I'll just be cool. And plus, I'll be seeing them work too. I'm not an idiot. I'll be seeing them work, and then like I'll be walking past them working while they doing silver, or walking past them while they refilling dressings, walking past them while they refilling the dessert station, and they're just like, "Oh, can you check my stuff?" No, no. It looked good when I got here. It looks the same. And I saw you over there working. There's no way I could care. Like, no, I'm not doing it. Like, you know what I mean? And I'm still going to do it when I go back there. Just when I go back there. I'm not doing it right now. But I'm going to sign you right now. I'm not about to hold you up. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not about to wait. And then if I do go up there after I sign you and I see something, hey, I noticed this. Go do this. It's simple. But tomorrow I'll work a double. So, yeah. As far as tonight goes, I need to go ahead and get me a Relo so I can go ahead and wind my night down. Edit these videos and go ahead and go to bed because I have a long day tomorrow. I believe I'm in at 12 again. But like I said, I got that extended shift tomorrow. It's a double. The last double I work was Valentine's Day, and that just... how not to get burnt out during a double, right? But yeah, this double would be cool. It's a Wednesday. It's Burger Day. Yep, Burger Day is good. It's just Burger Day, and we're not really worried about anything today. But a cop just rode through the neighborhood. But this is a one-way neighborhood, though. We're supposed to be going this way, because only one side of the gate's open, so we go this way. So you can only go this way if you was already in the complex on that side. But a cop just came from that way, which is cool. Cop just came from that way, though. And a car just followed him that way. So where'd the car come from? And where they going? I don't know. But I'm gonna probably have to leave my stuff here when I go to the store just in case. I really don't care. Yo, tonight's a good night. We made chicken quesadillas. It was pretty good. Yeah, my girlfriend made them all. This is her first time making a quesadilla. I had to explain how to make it without actually showing her how to make it, but she did perfect. I told her, making quesadillas is pretty easy. You gotta melt the cheese before you burn the quesadilla. That's literally how they make quesadillas. You have to melt the cheese before you burn the tortilla. Is it? Oh, and an easy way to make sure you don't burn the tortilla is just keep the freaking thing buttered. Like, just keep the pan buttered. It can't burn, especially if you don't have it like. There's no reason it should be on 5. Like, I see people. I would cook my quesadillas on 4, or like the level right below, like halfway. I wouldn't do halfway, which is 5. I wouldn't do halfway though. I wouldn't do halfway. That's too hot. I would do a whole unit away from that, like 4. 4 what though? What is it? Level 4? Like, what? It don't go to 10. Do we go to 10? Go to 9, right? Or go to 8, right? Yeah, go to 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. 7. No, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's 9. But there's no 9. Because it's off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's 9, bruh. I don't know. Who knows? Not me. I really just need to make this content, get it past 10 minutes so I can go. Okay? This is probably going to be uneventful. I need to figure out what to talk about more. I don't mind editing. Like sectioning off my videos. Like maybe I can do like essay style. How they have the first paragraph introducing all of the main points and the story, and then the second paragraph be about the first main point with an example, with citing sources. Yeah, I could do that. Third example, boom. Second example, third example, just like that one. Cite sources, examples, tie it into the story, and then a conclusion. That seems very easy, and that's a basic structure to work with, as long as and then I can get more educational with that too. Yeah, so even if I call what I'm doing right now educational, which is not, but you could learn something, I guess. It's not educational. And then I'm bringing y'all my life, but really I'm just sitting in the car talking. I'm just talking. I'm not at any type of value to what y'all need. To be honest with you, I'm just making content. This is literally just for me. This first couple weeks is literally just for me. I'm saying oh yeah, serving and this is tips and stuff like that. It's not. It's just for me. This isn't for anybody else. This is just for me. So if you are watching, one thing you can gain from that, if you have insight, is if you're starting YouTube, it's best to just start YouTube. But I can't really show you it's best because I haven't succeeded on YouTube by doing this yet. But you can learn that I started, though. You can learn that I started with nothing, with no direction, no nothing. I just pick up a camera and I'm talking into it. The only thing I'm trying to do is making sure it's 20 minutes. I have good titles to where people will probably want to click on it. Okay, so I looked at my YouTube analytics and I had 800 impressions. I don't know what an impression would be, but I can only imagine if it's somebody interacting with my video. I only have about 55 views. I have 1 subscriber and 1 like. So pretty much, I know for a fact, I know I don't have, so what's the impressions? If viewing it is 50 and I only have 1 like and 1 subscriber, that's only 57. So where are these other clicks coming from? What other things did somebody do on my video that didn't show up on one of those three things? The only thing it can be, if it's not subscribing, liking, or watching my video, it is hovering over my video, going to my video, and then letting it talk that little preview. So they're watching my preview, but it's just me talking. It's just like, who is this guy talking? You know what I mean? Not really gaining anything from it, but I'm showing up on people's screen. So eventually, before I let the algorithms, before I show the algorithm that although you're putting me in front of people, my content isn't quality enough for them to stay. I don't want to show them that. So I want to be able to start making the first 30 seconds or whatever, especially the first 30 seconds, quality content. If I can get them to click the video, I get a view. However long they watch, the average duration, because out of my 50 something views, the average duration is a minute and 40 seconds. So for sure, even if 1 person watched the whole video, that means everybody else clicked out of it within probably the next 3 minutes. So everybody else probably. But I mean, hey, I'm grateful for everything. I'm not even adding anything. So the fact that people are watching my video, I'm thankful for. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not even giving them anything. Like, I'm not even funny. I'm not giving anybody any education. The only thing, I'm just talking to you. So if you can sit there and subscribe to me talking to you, then thank you. Like, you know, that means a lot to me. Like, you know what I mean? That means more than anything. I mean, if I like, that means who I am, just regular as a person, just to sit down with me. You'll want to just sit down with me and talk to me. So I appreciate that. I really do. First time I ever thinking about that, but yeah, I really do. But I feel like this is over 10 minute worth of content. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up my night, and